Hi Flav City family, this week Bobby's away, so I'm taking over the kitchen and of course Art is filming. And today I wanted to share with you my recipe for almond milk. It's sweetened with dates and it's creamy and thick and it's way better than the store-bought one. So before we get started, make sure you click that subscribe button. Bobby and I are sharing our healthy recipes with focus on low carb, gluten-free and paleo every week, and we want you to be a part of the Flav City community. So this recipe starts with 1.5 cups of almonds, raw almonds, and you want to soak these guys for 6 to 8 hours or preferably overnight. And you want to add enough water to cover them by a couple of inches so there's room for them to kind of expand while they're soaking. Of course, we're not going to wait 6 to 8 hours. I have already a batch that I soaked overnight here. Let's drain those and rinse them real quick. Next up, we want to peel the almonds, and they should be pretty easy to peel once you have soaked them in water. If the skin is still hard to peel after being soaked, then an easy thing to do is to blanch them real quickly in hot water for a minute, and then the peel is gonna come off right away. So why do we want to remove the skin of the almonds? Well, a couple of reasons. First of all, the skin is kind of hard and bitter and might give kind of a bitter flavor to your almond milk. But what's more important is that the skin of the almonds actually contains lectins. And lectins are kind of a protein compound that's found in a lot of plants, and its purpose is to protect the plant. However, it's very hard to digest by the human body, and it has no nutritional value. So I'll keep doing that. It'll just take a couple of minutes. All right, the almonds are all peeled off, and look how much skin came off. So next step, we wanna toss this in the blender and add water to them. So I'm gonna add about 5.5 cups of water just to fill up the blender. All right. And we want to blend on high for 2 minutes. Okay, for this next step, we want to strain the milk. And for that purpose, I have a nut milk bag. You can totally use a cheesecloth, but this is much better. And if you don't have one, I'll put the Amazon link down below. This nut milk bag is really easy to use. Make sure you squeeze it really well. And then what you're gonna be left in the bag is the actual almond pulp. You can see how this looks. You can toss this or you can save it for later and make a almond hummus spread or some other type of spread. So now we have our almond milk base. And at this point it's pretty bland. That's why I like to give it a little bit of flavor and sweeten it a little bit. So I'll transfer it back to the blender, and the sweetener I like to use in almond milk is actually just plain dates. And the ones I have here are medjool dates. They're pretty big and they're very juicy, and I've already removed the pit. I buy these ones from Trader Joe's. They're a really good price. But before we add them to the milk, I like to pour a little hot water over them and make them soft. So I'll just add a little bit of hot water and let them soak for about 10 minutes. So I have exactly 6 dates here. I think that's a really good sweetness for the amount of milk we're making. And dates are really good to eat when you're pregnant. It's said that they ease labor and delivery. If you're on the keto diet, you can sub the dates with stevia. And what I would do is about 30 to 35 drops of liquid stevia, and that should be good for the amount of liquid we have. We have an almond milk recipe, a keto almond milk recipe in our upcoming keto meal prep cookbook. The recipes for cinnamon milk, chocolate milk, and strawberry milk. Now, if you want to make a strawberry flavor, just add 1.5 cups of chopped fresh strawberries. And if you want to make it chocolate milk, just add 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. I actually have a really good recipe for chocolate almond milk on the website. It has coconut butter and dates and some other superfoods in there, so definitely check that out. Okay, the dates are done soaking and I'll just transfer them directly into the milk. All right, next up, I'm gonna add a teaspoon and a half of cinnamon, a teaspoon of vanilla paste or vanilla extract, and a little pinch of salt to bring out the flavors. And then we'll blend for 30 seconds on high again. All right, and our almond milk is done. This was it, guys. I'm gonna pour a cup for Art and I so we can try it. And then the rest I'll store in the fridge in an airtight container. It will last for about 3 to 4 days, and the flavor just gets better as it sits in the fridge and it gets cold. So the way I like to drink this milk is just straight up cold out of the fridge, or add it into a smoothie, or add some of my homemade no-grain granola to it and actually make kind of like a pseudo cereal bowl. So this is gonna be a real challenge for Art because he doesn't believe in almond milk. He says it's not milk. So that will be a true test. Come on, Art, let me know what you think.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
That's good. It's not milk, but it's very tasty.
You even got the milk
I
stash.
got the milk mustache going. It's a good alternative if you don't drink milk. Not too sweet, but the cinnamon, the vanilla really come through, and when it's cold, it'd be amazing.
Totally, when it's cold, it's even better, you guys. So thanks for watching. Check out the videos playing below us and make sure you subscribe. So until next time, keep on cooking and med love.
Hashtag.